just, ready to jam out anytime I can and gotta take notes anytime there's something that happens. I am in charge of media for us, Christina Fulton. What I came to talk to you guys today about was these little surveys I did downtown Greenville that concluded the Wi-Fi, well, let's just say people use it, and they know it's there, but they don't use it that often. And let's see, this person said maybe they used Wi-Fi downtown once a quarter, just once a quarter. I don't know how they know once a quarter, but maybe there's something that happens once every season that I don't really know about. They said they do it for email and reading though, so one important email a quarter. And for the majority of the surveys that we took, people used the Wi-Fi in coffee shops, and the food and drink and the environment really determined whether or not they used the Wi-Fi. And also, let's see, another person doesn't even use the downtown Wi-Fi. They only use the coffee shop Wi-Fi because they don't use it outside. Not very many people do use it outside. Like that one time I went downtown Greenville and didn't see anyone using the Wi-Fi outside. So then I decided to pop open my computer and use the Wi-Fi. Well, it was really slow. I've used that sometimes and it hasn't been that slow, but this particular time it was. And second time I went back, it wouldn't even let me upload a video because it was too slow. And I could not really hardly even get to the web page I was trying to get to because it was too slow. And also I think some people are afraid of the security issues maybe with having an open network all downtown. But I liked this answer. One of our questions was, do you think the free Wi-Fi has been a positive part of the downtown revitalization process? And he said, yes, people who visit find it cool. So at least Greenville's becoming a cool place now, right? We're maybe in New Atlanta, possibly one day. Hopefully, we need to be a city. They're cooler, let's face it. And then, but people, one person did say that it encouraged them to come outside, not outside, to come downtown more for the free Wi-Fi. And then about the same answer, they said that it has encouraged them to come downtown, but then they named the spots where they went downtown to use it, and they have their own network, and so they probably are using the network of the coffee shop, because when you open your laptop in a coffee shop, it goes directly to their network and not downtown Greenville. It really only goes to downtown Greenville if you're sitting outside somewhere. You can choose the downtown Greenville Wi-Fi in a coffee shop, but you have to actually do it yourself. So I'm sure most people would just get on the one that showed up. And then also, a few people said that they do use it, but they use it more often in the spring and summer when they can sit outside. So maybe it's just good for that time being. And then that's when most of our visitors come in town anyways to see Greenville in the spring and summer. And then another lady also said that she thinks it's important for the growth of Greenville for there to be Wi-Fi networks available. So, and then security also determined where she uses the free Wi-Fi. And she also thought that Wi-Fi has been a great part of the revitalization process, but it needs to be in wider areas. So perhaps just all of Greenville should be free Wi-Fi. Just throwing that out there. Just give everyone free internet. Why not? Everyone should have it, right? And then one of our questions was, have you noticed more people coming downtown to use the free Wi-Fi? And the same lady said, yeah, there have been more people downtown, but maybe it's because of the bike races. Who knows? Bike races, internet, lots of encouragement for the growth of Greenville these days. But yeah, that's kind of the overall feel. It's about 50-50 if has it encouraged you to come downtown more or not. Maybe it's encouraged you to bring your laptop or at least stick it in the car if you do come downtown Greenville, and you have to be by yourself for a little bit. Because let's face it, no one likes to sit alone with nothing to do looking awkward. So just flip open your laptop, right? But yeah, that was the majority of it. More people liked using hotspots than the open networks. So really, it's kind of what I think is a technological myth of that free Wi-Fi brings more people out into the community and encourages people to bring their laptops and stuff out and about to the downtown areas that are blanketed in Wi-Fi. Because on my visits, I didn't see anyone using the Wi-Fi outside besides myself. Because I actually have used the Wi-Fi a few times, not very often, because most people like to accompany their laptop and doing emails and work with a coffee or a little muffin, and you get those at coffee shops. So I'm not sure whether it was a great move for Greenville. I do think it's good for downtown Greenville to have something that's different from a lot of downtowns, because now, in one article I read, there was, I think it was Jacksonville, Florida, that was modeling their downtown after Greenville, actually. And so it encouraged them. They saw us, our little town of Greenville, now being revitalized to become one day a major hub. It encouraged them to change their downtown. So it is positive in some ways, and maybe just along the way, and as we become a larger city and more modern, up to date, more revitalized, the free Wi-Fi will catch on, and more people will use it outside and more than just in coffee shops.